So, we are watching the London Lions versus Amsterdam Mosquitoes. Okay, and did you see my video earlier, Loz, about the with the mosquitoes?
No.
You didn't. You didn't. You're supposed to be a lion, and you didn't even tune in to see our footage. I was swatting some mosquitoes.
I was too busy researching your players, of course.
Our players, as in the players who we've got on our team, or the opposition?
Well, yeah, mainly ours.
You don't even know who it is, who they are.
Yeah, yes, I do. Yes, it's just the names are a little bit confusing at
Okay,
first.
so let's test your research. We have Jean-Pierre Leroux on board one today, who is a new lion. He is a French guy, I guess, from the name of Jean-Pierre Leroux. It couldn't be more French. So, what do you know about him then? Research?
I believe he's French.
Oh, I've just told you that one. Is there anything else you know?
He's a French grandmaster.
Oh, wow. Really, really insightful. I'm impressed. So,
is he one of the Guildford players?
He is indeed. So, our Lions team is made up quite a lot of Guildfordians, actually, since London and Guildford are right next to each other. So, I've nabbed as many Guildford players as I possibly could. And Jean-Pierre has decided to play for us. So, we've got Jean-Pierre and Romain Edouard. And so, he's our board one today. And he's playing the FM. So I believe we've got 1 GM, 2 IMs, and 1 FM each. Is that right? I think so. And so we've got GM versus FM on top and bottom boards. What do you think of this position so far then, Lars?
I'm just trying to work out what White can play here. Looks a little bit awkward.
Yeah, I'm wondering this. I'm thinking, is it just so much better for us already?
Okay, he's gone H3, so...
Can you take on F2? Or is that just a bit, adventurous? Am I getting a bit carried away? I feel like taking an F2 is just so tempting.
It's scary, isn't it?
I'd be... Oh my god, yeah. So, this would be great. Let's start doing this. So, take an F2, and then... What? Queen takes D4? Are we doing that? Should we have a look?
Looks scary.
Take. Queen takes D4. Then what? Rookie 3?
Yeah, or you could start with Bishop takes. They both look very tempting.
Maybe Bishop takes is better, because then you can swing the Queen out to F6 or H4. And it stops Bishop, and it stops Rookie 3, obviously. This is much better, actually. I don't even know why I considered.
Well, they both look tempting, to be fair.
Well, now you've only got one move, basically. And that's to go to E2. It's got to be so much better. What, King E2, then maybe, Queen G5?
Have we definitely ruled out Rook E3? Will that just lose to something?
No, I just thought, that if he was just trying to not give away more material.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rook E3, Queen H4. I don't know. Anyway, it looks scary. I want to see what they do. Oh! Has this been played? No. Oh, yes, it has been played! Yay! Fun! This is a good start. Right. Okay. Now we're going to find out whether he's going to play Bishop takes D4 or Queen takes D4. This is looking fun at the beginning. Right. I'm going to come back to that because that looks like a great start. And he's played Bishop takes and King E2. Okay, so we ruled out Rook E3 apparently. So let's see how
we're looking at here. Queen H4.
I said Queen G5, but I guess it doesn't.
They both look quite strong.
Maybe Queen H4 is a bit better actually. It's looking pretty brutal.
Knight D1, do we have to play?
Queen H4. I'm liking this. This is a good start.
Knight D1, is that forced?
And then Queen E4.
But then Knight E3, but it feels like one good move will probably just blow you away then. Maybe even just going... No. You may not even have to do it with forcing moves. Just
just play all like rook d8 or something. Yeah, this is painful. Okay, so
knight e1 looks forced though, doesn't it? I don't see anything else.
I'm going to go off that one because I think we're going to check on some of the other games. Let's go to the opposite, because in the first rounds we have 1 versus 4, 4 versus 1. So this is our board 4 versus their board 1. So let's see if their position is as good as ours board 1. So what are we thinking here? I don't think it is as bad.
Which game? Sorry, is this Marcus?
Marcus versus David. So David Klein is their board 1. And bear in mind, these Amsterdam Mosquitoes didn't do too badly last week. They played an absolute insane can team. Did you see it?
No.
They had, as it was Mr. and Mrs. Cornette, and then, like, Valentine Ganina. Their team had, like, it was a 25-35 average. And the only reason they could break the 2,500 barrier is because of this. They had 2 females in their team. 2 insanely strong females in their team. So, it was, and I think the Amsterdam Mosquitoes only just about lost. So, I think, our position's not looking too bad here. What do you think about Marcus's position?
Is he slightly worse structure, maybe, but sort of all to play for?
Yeah, his pieces feel like they're all over the shop, but his knight on D and Black's knight on D7 looks a bit rubbish.
Yeah, that's the one piece that perhaps needs improving. I'd maybe take Black.
So maybe B5, so you can hop onto B6 to D5 or something. I don't know. I might prefer white just because I feel like you've got more. I want to attack. I want to go like knight h4 and g6, and then I don't know, but you know what my play is like. I'm kind of brutal, so I want to go knight h4, g6, and then just kind of like hack open the position.
I guess knight h4, maybe that.
Yeah, then queen comes off.
Go knight f8, perhaps, but
yeah. But then he's going backwards, so that's good. And bear in mind, the pawn on c6 is hanging.
Yeah, don't forget the
pawn on c6 is hanging.
C6.
Yeah, exactly. As I was saying, the pawn on c6 is hanging. This guy.
Well, I don't know how. I mean, after knight h4, knight f8.
Oh, he traded queens. Boo. Boo, Marcus.
Okay, maybe this is all right. Knight e5.
Yeah, but I think he's just probably quite happy with the draw because he's like, oh, okay, I'm going to be, it's probably going to be quite level. This ending.
I'm not sure Marcus likes draws. Does he? He normally tries to win.
But what's going on here? Is he going for a cheapo? Let's see if he takes on e5. I think it's a free pawn. Oh, gutted. So gutted. So Marcus went for a cheapo, but I don't like it. I don't know. I don't know. Do you think this position's fine? Surely he's dropping all his pawns now.
Well, okay, maybe some flat ones.
E5's going, G5's going, B3's going, A4's going, or are we just going to kamikaze this and go like Rook D8, King H7 and take on C6, defend A4 and then just take a bunch of pawns? Is that what's going on?
Maybe a well-timed G6 or Bishop E4 and Rook D8, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
How are the time? Oh, he's a bit down on time as well. Okay.
Yeah, bored about that one already. Alright, let's go to Play Dead. And Arashi. I don't know much about this guy. Do you know much about this guy?
I know probably slightly less than you, I would think.
Bitalzadeh?
No, I don't know.
I don't really know him either. Sorry, whoever you are. Don't really know you. Suggest that means you're rubbish? No, probably not. I mean, he did quite well last week, actually, looking at his results, so probably shouldn't have missed him.
We're a pawn up here.
But, the most shocking thing... Have you noticed James Adair's time? Have you ever seen him up on time? Are the clocks wrong?
I'm sure when he's played someone like Peter Wells, he's had a time advantage.
Oh, I don't think so. Let's just say, in the history of Pro Chess League, James Adair has never, ever been up on time. Seriously, every game, we sit there and we're just watching his time go tick, 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 and it's going down, 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 and it's just bad. So, and we're usually just sitting there worried that he's just going to, like, lose the game on, like, time against anyone. But, saying this, he's playing so quickly, his position's amazing. Do you not love his position?
Yeah.
Seriously, what is White doing? White's got, like, no moves.
The knight on the rim and all that.
And I don't know that one. Do you want to educate me?
The knight on the rim is dim.
I am joking, Ross. I do know that one. I did get did know that one maybe like 25 years ago. But yeah, that's fine. Let's see what's going on here though. So it looks really, really good. I don't know what white's going to do, but how does black like tear open this position?
Yeah, we do something brutal on the king side somehow.
Knight g4. I want to just keep sacking. I think I've been out of chess for so long. I just want to hack everything open. So all my ideas are just to do with hacking.
I mean, white will probably go knight c4 given the chance. So can we do anything in the meantime?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm waiting for some cheapos and like trying to make. I don't know. I can't seem to make anything work. What if you go knight g4? No, what if you go g4 followed by knight f3 and then land a pawn on f3 and then swing h5 to. Is that just lame?
Maybe when the time's very low for white, but at the moment maybe you should just be consolidating the pawn.
How? So what would you do in this position?
What are the weak points? I mean, maybe the white e2 pawn, is that slightly weak? Should he be just maybe doubling on that? Is that sensible? Or is that too...
Yeah, maybe rook a8. That looks sensible. Looks kind of boring. But one game we haven't looked at yet is Mr. Justin Tan, who thought, I thought the game started at 7:35, not 7:25.
Okay, so
he started the game like 8 minutes down on the clock.
Piece for 2 pawns.
But no time. And also, I don't really like this position. What happened? I want to see how he won this pawn. This piece.
It's not the best bishop pair I've ever seen.
So looking at this game, flicking through it, it was a mainline caro. Whoa. What's going on? So black had the option. I didn't have the option. Black was going for a draw with this queen a1, queen a4 check, and then Justin was the one that decided he didn't want to go for the draw. So he then played bishop b1 to block it, and then black decided he wanted to sack on c3 to keep the game alive and keep it active. So he went queen takes c3, bishop c2, knight d5, and then queen e1. So Justin basically decided...
Queen a3 check I'm slightly worried about, but I guess he goes king d2.
Which has just been played. And king d2 has also just been played.
Does black have any way of blowing the position open?
Well, why can't you just... I don't know, but black's just sort of played... I reckon he's going to go queen c3 and queen a1 again and just draw.
He can force a draw if he wants.
Well, that's what I mean, but that's what he tried to do earlier. The question is, can he play for more? I don't think he will. I think he'll go queen c3 and queen a1. But in a way, I'm quite happy. Justin rocks up to the game like million minutes late and thinks, okay, I'm going to try and still play this position. And this position's kind of dodgy. Justin just offered a draw. Yeah. Let's just see if it accepts.
Right.
Justin, play king d2, then offer a draw, you idiot. Don't just sit there while you're down on time. He's sitting there thinking, let me just wait, and then just play king d2, then offer a draw. Do you think he'll take it?
Well, if he goes queen c3, king c1 is threefold, I think. So black's got to do something other than queen c3 if he wants to play on. Draw.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why is mine... there it is. Okay. Right. Fine. That's okay. Don't mind that result. And, it's always in these games...
Marcus is 2 pawns down.
Well, first of all, okay, you want to go Marcus's game? 2 pawns down? What happened?
Probably what you were saying.
Yeah, let's have a look. Because I did say, all these pawns are about to drop off. So...
Okay. Moving on.
Hang on, wait a minute. I'm going to check because I just want to see what happened.
I'm more interested in Jean-Pierre as he's chasing the king around the board.
Yeah, all this happened. Okay, so go Jean-Pierre. And there's 2 minutes down on the clock. Oh, yeah, with this knight takes f2 stuff. Oh, so let's go back to that. Knight takes f2. I'm so glad he played it. good start. King takes, bishop takes, king e2, queen h4, knight d1 as we said. So he went queen h5 check. King goes to d3. Jeez Louise. Rook
I wonder
f8.
why queen h5 and not queen e4.
I like it though. He's covering all the squares.
Oh yeah, still very dangerous.
And now Rook fd8. No, because he doesn't want when the king moves to d2, he doesn't want his queen to be on pre.
Yeah, and the knight's in danger of dropping, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is quite good. And then, so bishop takes d4, queen c5. Nice. I was just being even more dirty here, and just as you can see, I need to like sack pieces. After bishop takes d4, can he play rook takes d4?
Certainly worth a thought, isn't it? Yeah.
So what if he just goes rook takes d4 and just thinks, right, do you know what? I don't need any of my pieces. I'm going to go rook takes d4. And then if this king takes on d4, he's literally just walking his king out into the middle of nowhere. I don't even know which is better, like rook d8?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Queen c5? No, because then you need to be able to, when you go to c3, what are you going to follow it up with? So what if he goes queen h4 and just picks up the rook on e1?
Yeah, I'm just trying to work out the current positions.
So why can't you just do that? I think that would have been quite cheeky.
Yeah.
But okay, he went queen h4. I'm just going to run through this quickly. Oh no, he went queen. I've lost it. Oh wait, queen c5, queen b2. So he's played this quite simply. What is the material situation going on?
Piece for 2 pawns.
Oh, so he's actually up a piece there.
No, white's
sorry, yeah. I was going to say.
This must be so hard to play practically.
Okay, so they've repeated the position a little bit, and Jean-Pierre's gone bishop d7. So he's
bishop f5's coming.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly. He's got 1 minute 24. This guy. Hang on, I'm just going to quickly flick because as we're going to the end of these games, James Adair, as we said, was never ever up on time. The guy's only got 20 seconds left, but it looks like. I mean, Black's definitely better as well. Black's just edging into this position. I think that.
Yeah.
I think like he's not going to try it. He's not going to aim for a draw here. He's going to try and keep the potential.
What's E3 all about? Oh, I see. Okay, he can just take. Yeah, he should just be winning.
Yeah, this is looking pretty nice actually. I'm going to skip off that. Just going to see if Marcus has got any chance of drawing this, which I don't think he does, and he's also massively down on time.
Okay.
So I'm writing that one off. Sorry, Marcus, but okay, he's our board 4. That's a board 1. You know, it's the result we're hoping for. However, what is going on here? There's just a minute left for more. 1 minute versus 35 seconds. This is the game that we're looking for. Okay, Play Dead just won, by the way. So we are 1.5 half up. So that's a good start. And those are the crucial matches as well. I think like the top boards, we're expecting 1 to beat 4 on both boards. So those should cancel each other out. The middle boards are the crucial ones, basically. Because
I mean, B5 here is worth a punt, isn't it?
Yeah, that looks kind of nasty, actually.
Not the sort of move you want to face with 34 seconds.
But he's also got 34 seconds now. Come on, Jean-Pierre! Move! I feel like, what can White do? What's actually scary about this position? Surely White's got, like, nothing scary about this position. So, what? His bishop takes g4!
Well, some of these knights are quite dangerous in time trouble, aren't they?
So he's thinking just, like, blitz this out. The king's at the centre of the board. Surely I can do something. I felt going a5 and just, come on, just go, or, like, you know, let's just move some pieces. B5 again. Yeah, okay, he's going. Okay, we want to go B5 slowly, but B5. Come on, Jean-Pierre, this is it. So
D3 surely.
Yeah, I was looking at D3 as well. So he's gone B5 anyway. So what is
Rook C3's coming?
Yeah, exactly. No, but you can't go. Can he just take that if he goes Rook C3?
Ooh, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, like this is just. But Maybe he's just going to play... Oh, didn't expect that.
Yeah, just take...
What is going on? Right, so this is a crucial one. So we've just had... One should beat 4 on both ones, but our IMs should beat each other. IMs are the crucial ones. We just won 1.5 out of 2. What is going on? Rook c3. Oh, it's going for a nice play in the ending now. Are these 2 pawns just going to be monster? So if rook takes and then d takes c3, is that pawn just going to go poof?
Well, rook takes.
Queen takes e1, I know. But yeah, I mean, at some point, is he going to play...
No, this is serious.
Oh, this is going to be mate.
For white.
It's got to be mate. Okay, rook b8. What's going on here? Are we just... This is just winning, surely.
Yeah.
It's just going to be mate next move as well. How can you... Like, okay, fine, yes. Oh, you won on time. Okay, so 2.5 half. Good start. Now... Marcus is still holding on here.
Well,
somehow.
He hasn't resigned.
Huh? Oh, has he resigned?
He hasn't resigned, I think it's a more accurate assessment. Now he's resigned.
Now he's resigned. Okay. Right, interesting first round. So 2.5 half to the Lions. What do we think of that performance?
Well, 2.5's good, I guess.
Well, what do you think of the actual games? Did people deserve to win that? What happened?
Yeah, I mean, John, Pierre and James were always doing well, weren't they?
I'm surprised by James's performance there. It was just... Okay, no offence, James, but you're not exactly the speediest of movers. But that was just like he had a nice position, he was up on time, I didn't have to worry. Usually with James, I'm sitting there going, oh my God, he's going to take ages, he's going to, like, time trouble, what's going to happen? And then he's, like, rushing and then, like, manages to just crush in time trouble, but gives me a heart attack. But this time, it was just clinical. What did you think?
Well, I mean, I haven't seen him play much at this, but I mean, I just think, well, he's a very strong player, and I'm surprised to hear that he does play slowly. But
really, did you not watch our matches last year? I mean, look at this. I'm just flicking through James's game now. It was just kind of like
just a nice
positional crushing.
Yeah,
it's like, first of all, this bishop looks like ridiculous, so he forced him to swap it off, and then his knight's just he won this a pawn. He left it there for a while to be annoying. Look, white tried a little cheapo. And then he slowly, swapped off all of white's good pieces and just left this position. And it was just horrible. White couldn't move anything. Oh, he did this g4 idea. And then he went knight c4. So, fine. And he just got this positional advantage. And then just traded off his pieces, one by one. Just slowly put pressure on him. Kept this, massive positional edge, massive time advantage, and just crushed it. It was like a perfect game. Incredible. And then Justin. What did you think about Justin?
It's maybe a half saved, really, because with him being down on time and his king looking a bit ropey, I think that's probably a decent escape.
Did you notice that we won with the black pieces and got half out of 2 with the white pieces?
I've just typed that, so yes.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Well, what is with that?
I thought that was some team strategy, that win with black, draw with white, but it didn't quite work.
It kind of messes with people's heads, doesn't it?
Mm.
So, predictions for the next game. So, this should get gradually harder. So, the question is, obviously, we've got this new board 1 today, Jean-Pierre Leroux. Was he convincing enough, do you think,
with
this game?
I mean, that must have been so hard to try and play with white, with the king running all around the board.
Maybe it was hard, but was it right for John Paul to play like this? Because he did cut it fine to the end. What I'm saying is that's technically his easiest opponent. It's only going to get harder from here. Do you think he's got what it takes to actually beat the other guys? Or are we going to see a struggle from our new lion in our team?
Well, let's just wait and see. It was a good start. He's won. That's all you can do.
It's so positive. I guess it comes with, you being a captain of a team for so many years. Just positive attitude.
That's it. I can even make you feel good about your chess.
Yeah, you struggle a bit there, but, somehow you manage it. It's usually the secret weapon of the especially squeeze orange juice at the board.
Ah, yes, yeah.
That's my secret weapon. If I have that, then I can't be beaten. Really, it's just like I don't know, chess drug. So right, predictions. 2.5, 1.5 to us. Good start, but that's
I think we'll just keep going with that. Just get 2.5 each round.
But that's what I said last time. We were winning against these Stockholm annoying snowballs. I was like, this is it. Last year, we got crushed by them. Absolutely crushed. I think it was 11-5, like last year. It was horrendous. George Meyer just crushed everyone, and we just had a horrible time. This year, we started off 2.5, 1.5. I was like, great. Then, we lost 2.5, 1.5, so it was 4-4, so it wasn't so bad. Then we just went downhill and downhill. A couple of blunders in the last round. So, we started off really strong last time. What's going to happen this time?
I'm sure we'll be fine. With you in charge, what could possibly go wrong?
Oh, dear. Well, obviously we've seen that last week now, so... don't know. But this game did feel good. This round did feel much better, more clinical. So Marcus, I think, was doing quite well. Obviously, I think he let his pawns just get a little bit ropey. I think he tried for this, cheaper, maybe got a bit overconfident. James Adair, such a good game. Justin...
Yeah, very smooth, yeah.
Justin's one, don't know, was a little bit iffy. Was that... I mean, was it okay? I don't really know what was going on with Justin's. They traded off and then...
It looked more like one that could have gone horribly wrong, so I think a half is a decent return.
Yeah, I mean, he chose to allow this Queen takes A2 move. I mean, what do you think of that? Did he need to do that?
Let's have a look.
I feel like, that was a bit unnecessary, so why doesn't he just play... Why didn't he... I don't know, anything. King B1 or, what was wrong with that?
Okay, I'm just having a look.
Oh, King B1 loses. Ah, my bad. Poor tactic.
Knight C3.
King B1, yeah, exactly. So that's a very bad move. Oh, okay, so that is pretty bad. What would he have done here? I think I'm about to lose this match though, this board, because I think everyone's starting their games again, but I don't know what he could have done here, actually. So I guess that's why he went for that idea. Right. So the next rounds are starting. Although I can only see 3 games. So a bit confused about that. Play Dead, James Adair just won that perfect game earlier. Doesn't seem to be playing a game. So I'm just going to check if he's actually playing. I don't know if you can see him at all.
Yeah, they're all... Yeah, I've got 4 positions, I think.
Oh, it's changed now. It's alright, I've got it. All good. Yeah. He's playing Mad Dog 94. Mad Dog. Right. David Klein. He is the only one to have won a game for the Mosquitoes last game. Right. Do you know much about David Klein?
No.
I can tell you about Calvin Klein. Just not.
You probably know more about that than me as well.
I'm pretty guaranteed.
So, rating-wise, okay, we're looking for Jean-Pierre to win.
Well, yeah, again, it's going to be quite a close game. So, again, Marcus just lost, and he's black against 24-73, so we're severely down there. But, Marcus is really underrated as well. So, Who knows what could happen there. Okay. Yeah, Jean-Pierre we expect to win, but was this the guy that just lost to James Adair? I think so. Yeah. So let's have a look at Justin versus David Klein first, because David just
it's a rather dull Scotch 4 nights. So
yeah,
black's fine, but it'll be hard to win.
But we don't mind if we draw that. Black against their board 1. That's fine. I don't mind that. Do you?
No. I mean, okay. I mean, white maybe can play this opening for more, but generally it's not overly ambitious.
So already in end of a middle game already here. Who are we fancying the chances of?
Well, normally I'd predict a draw in this unless there's a huge rating difference.
I don't like Black's bishop though. I mean, look at this guy. It's pants.
Yeah,
It's just
it's
sitting
not
there.
ideal.
It's like absolutely pants.
Maybe it's a slightly improved version for White.
Yeah, not feeling it. But it is Justin. Justin's pretty solid and he comes up with tricks. I don't know how he gets out of that situation. So I'm not writing that off, but it is quite boring one.
No.
Gonna move to a different one. Right. Let's have a Jean-Pierre is against this Ali guy who we're expecting to win, but this is going a bit slowly. Why is Jean-Pierre in a massive think on like an early stages of what looks like just a standard modern? This is move 6.
I don't know, maybe he's gone to answer the door or something.
Well, last week his teammate Romain Edouard had delivery ordered during the game, so anything's possible with these guys. Romain was like, well, I hope I'm not in time trouble because my delivery is expected to be delivered at some point. So I was like, okay, whatever. So, he went and answered his delivery order and ate his sushi in the middle of the game, so anything's possible. But, I don't know. I like most White sides of moderns, so I'm not really going to look at that right now until something more interesting happens. Right, what's going on with this one? Is it a Tawash?
Which one you on now? Marcus?
Sorry, Marcus's one.
Oh, it's one of these gambits, isn't it, where you take on d4. Well, I don't know so much about the ones with the pawn already on h6. Slightly different.
So what's going on here? So you've got... I mean, I hate these positions as black because you have to play so defensively. And I don't think it's the sort of position that Marcus likes to play. Isn't he quite an active player? Isn't he quite attacking?
Yeah, I would think he normally wants to be up. The pawn on h6 makes you feel slightly uncomfortable because its kingside just feels that little bit weaker.
Yeah, it's got more of a target now.
I mean, White should be going queen g4 here.
I was going to say. I was like, what does happen after queen g4? I'm a little bit concerned. So has this gone wrong?
Well, you don't castle. Maybe not. I mean... But yeah, with a pawn on h7, then g6 is...
Yeah, it was...
Whereas here, it's just going to get taken.
I like the faith of in my chest you've got. Thanks, Lars. When you said after queen g4, you said you don't castle. I think I wasn't going to castle in that position.
Well, that was purely for the audience, obviously, not for your benefit.
Just checking. I mean, I was like, I haven't played for a while, but I'm still not quite that bad that I would castle this position. So... I mean... King F8 standard though, isn't it?
I was assuming bishop takes g6, but can you actually play rook g8 there, or does that get white?
I do not like g6. Oh my god, it's gone g5!
Well, I would have gone king h5 next if he gets a chance. Maybe White should go queen h5 now.
Yeah, is this horrible though? Surely you can just take on g5 with a million things in a minute. No. King f8 again. Why didn't you just go king f8 in that position? Let me just go back a second. After queen g4, what was wrong with king f8? Isn't that sort of standard in this position?
But like you say, he's an active player, so he wanted to go g5 and h5.
I mean, like, active, but then there's crazy. Fine line. So, I mean, like, g5 is, like, painful. Right. Marcus. Fine. Okay. He chooses to be
Marcus
entertaining.
Marcus might be having a bit of a think now, then.
Yeah, well, he should do. Because, I mean, this is scary now. Oh, g5 is brave. But I mean, he went g5 and then he's gone queen h5, which is kind of like what you expect. So surely he had something in mind. He didn't just play that and then decide, okay.
Played, I don't know, maybe he missed queen h5. I
don't know.
No, knight c5. Can we... Oh no, taking on g5 now probably doesn't work.
No, that doesn't work. What?
Or does it? Actually, maybe it does, because I was thinking I could take on d3, but then I'm taking on f7 and e6.
No, you can't allow that, surely. But
yeah.
So take on g5. With what? The knight?
With a knight.
So why can't you just take that back with the bishop
and take on c5?
And then, yeah, I don't like that. Well, maybe not. I don't like
I mean, maybe. Yeah, I think probably White wants to do it that way.
Ugh. This is very brave, Marcus, but probably this is what he wants. You know, he wants activity, he wants, like... Oh. Does it matter that these moves are thrown in? Oh, now he can take on G, so he's got to go knight takes D7, I presume. Is that what the plan is?
Why can't he take with the queen?
But then he takes on...
I just want to be ready to castle, but...
No, maybe not.
Castling might just run into something on the C file.
I'm really worried that some taking on G5 is going to happen.
What about king takes now? Oh, no.
Oh, God, that's brave, Lawrence.
Well,
king
I'm still
takes.
trying to castle by hand, but I am dropping the F7.
I was going to say it's quite a crucial pawn as well.
King takes, go on.
No. Then Queen F7, what are you doing?
I'm going to try and, as Keith Archer would say, trap his queen with my queen. But can I do it?
No, it's by knight takes. Okay. What? How? I want to see this. Nonsense behaviour. King takes D7. So Queen F7. I've been analysing any other moves, but I presume that's decent enough. Queen takes F7, then what?
Queen E8.
Yeah, but what's the point?
Swap the queens off, not get mated.
Oh, because you're already a pawn down. Okay, so you're being really boring about it.
Okay, do we have to go knight F8 now to defend against...
Oh, what, in the actual game?
White's threatening knight takes E6, so I'm guessing knight F8.
Gosh. This is not fun, is it?
It's fair to say black's pieces are a bit... The king side and the queen side, they're just rather cut off from each other, whereas white's pieces...
Yeah, I can't imagine Marcus is having fun with this position.
Maybe the F4's coming now as well.
Oh, I just heard a little draw off from somewhere. Where did that come from? Wait.
Can't be me, I'm not playing.
I just heard it. Arashi offered a draw. Oh, no, that's a bit cheeky. It was Jean-Pierre Leroux's opponent.
Well, I mean, we are down on time, but...
Yeah, but the guy's a GM. He's got the white pieces. He's got, like, the position's fine.
Yeah.
Let me just see if there's having repeating moves. What's going on? Why is he offering a draw? That's well cheeky. Good on you, Jean-Pierre. I mean, I wish, do you know what, in those situations, I wish they had, like, a button where you could just put a middle finger up and just be like, that's my answer to your draw offer. That's well rude.
James has got to be a bit careful here.
What's happened? James who?
Well, he's got to be careful. Knight F3, Knight H3 is in the air. Oh, actually, could he play?
Is it about James Adair?
Yeah, why couldn't... I'm wondering why his opponent didn't play Knight H3 check.
I'm wondering why my board's flipped the other way around. I want to see from... Oh, okay, it's the other way around. Okay, so...
Oh, okay, maybe, no, it's not mating, but...
So you want Knight H3 instead?
Oh, maybe it's the same... Oh, okay, no, this is just...
It's only the same thing, but then Knight's on 3 at the end of it.
Is this just lost?
I don't know. I don't like it, though.
Yeah, no, 92 is stronger because he's getting mated on H2, isn't he, I think?
This is hideous.
Yeah.
But can he play bishop take? Oh, no, it doesn't help, is it?
No.
Can't even throw that in. Nothing helps. I think my computer's crashed, apparently.
Queen A4 was his mistake.
I'm just going to refresh the page. I think my feeds of connection lost.
Oh, it's level material here, isn't it?
I am...
But okay.
I would know because my thing's flashing and apparently my connection is lost. Which I don't understand because I seem to be talking to you fine, so my internet seems to be okay. But apparently my chess.com is not working.
Okay, well the good news is James isn't actually a piece down in this position. But it still looks like there's lots of threats everywhere.
Okay, so they sacked to get to this position.
Yeah. So it's not a piece down.
But he's still got to find a response to, say, bishop takes. Oh, bishop takes g2 is covered with knight takes. So it's not so bad.
So he might be getting mated, but he's not a piece down.
But why can't he? Could probably play like bishop takes h2 as well.
Oh yeah, it's still. I'm sure it's still horrible, but at least he's not a piece down as well. Marcus.
I cannot get this working. Right, 1 second. Chess.com. You suck right now. Okay. Come on, wake up. I want to see what's happening to my team. Lawrence, is yours working? You're going to have to update me.
Is there a danger I'm just talking to myself on air at the moment then, if you're not connected?
I could just switch off if you want. I could just let you take over. That'll be fine. I can just go like have a nap or something if you feel like it.
Don't leave the team in their hour of need.
Well, I don't even know what's going on. What do you mean their hour of need? Like I cannot make anything work right now. It's all crashed. Tell us what's going on, Lawrence.
Oh dear, James is in trouble. It's mates. Is it? Yeah, is it mates? Looks like mates.
Man, I need to be able to refresh this. It's not working. I'm having a fit. I think I'm gonna have to.
This round's not looking too clever, is it? Really?
No, but I can't even view the screen anymore. So
that may not be a bad thing.
Is it? Is it that bad?
I'm a bit worried about a couple of them, actually.
So tell us, in your own words, what's going on, because I have no idea. I'm just going to solve it in a minute, but it's going to take me a couple of minutes to get the screens back up. What's going on, Lars?
It looks like the end is nigh for James.
Okay. This is what happened last time. This is what I was saying. So it seemed like we were doing well at first, like 2.5, 1.5, and then suddenly it all goes downhill. What's going on?
Marcus is still under pressure, let's say.
Lars, you're going to have to actually full-on commentate here. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, James has lost.
Okay, that's not good news. But we said it was to be expected.
2.5 all. That keeps our record of not winning with white.
Oh, God. Right, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop this stream and I'm going to come back in 2 minutes and hopefully everything's sorted. So, apologies to the viewers. What's up?
And all our positions will have improved.
Yes, exactly. I'm hoping for a log off, come back on and suddenly we've won. Suddenly. So, right. Back in 2. If I can stop the stream. Serious all-round fail here. Everything's crashed.
Okay, I'm back.
My stream won't actually stop. So we're thinking, you know, this one's okay, but let's have a look at Marcus's one. So Marcus we didn't like at all earlier. We thought he was done for, right? But what's going on here? Is that Marcus Black?
He's a piece off.
Isn't he just winning?
Can he castle is the question.
Why do you want him to castle? I think it's legal. Castling is legal in this position.
It's safe, isn't it?
Castling is legal in this position.
Okay, well, why not castle? Is that just...
Hang on a minute. Yeah. Yay, did it!
Move 36, castle.
Woohoo! And it solved all the questions of whether it was legal. Marcus Harvey, right. So hang on a minute. Didn't we write him off earlier? What was going on with this game? I can't even remember. Can we, have some recaps?
I'm sure he was just a healthy pawn.
Oh, it was the French...
No problems around his king at all.
It was the French game.
Yeah.
So we left it around this time when he went takes on d7, knight take, and it was this horrible position where he went knight f8. Marcus did not like it.
White had some compensation, begrudgingly.
White was just going for it. I think White was just winning here. What went wrong? F4, that is some brave play. Queen b6, so it's just a piece down. So at some point Marcus was just a piece down, and his pieces were everywhere. And then what went wrong? So he offered to go queen g6 and trade off the pieces. Oh, he wasn't a piece down. He sacked it first. Oh, my bad. I'm not even calculating. So, and then all this nonsense happened. And then suddenly he just won a piece. And we currently have this position. So this should just be winning for black, right? Just very, very easy.
Sure, yeah, as long as he doesn't allow any tricks. But the white queen is still slightly annoying, isn't it?
It is, but I'm pretty confident with this one. Right, let's go back to this is the crucial one. So we had black offered white a draw earlier, and white's turned it down, but with no time. But now suddenly the clock's reversed, and it's black's that's got hardly any time. But they've both got no time, to be fair. But what do we think of the actual position? It's going to be a massive rapid blitz to the finish. First of all, scoreline. We won 2.5, 1.5 first game. It's 1-1 this round. So we're 3.5, 2.5 up. With Marcus's a piece up, and hopefully winning that. So that should make us 4.5, 2.5. And then what's going on here?
White's got definite positional compensation now. Certainly enough.
So, and 22 seconds on the clock for black. He's sort of feeling the pressure here. Yeah. So white's a pawn down, but he's got great positional compensation. Where is this knight going? Now rook takes b7. So he gets his pawn back. Oh, he trades off. And then, look at that. It's just such nice play, actually. This is very, very clever. Yeah. He cuts off everything, simplifies. Now he can win the pawn back. And he should just be able... Oh, well, actually, e4's hanging. But, yeah. But he should be able to...
This is unpleasant, isn't it, for black with no
Take
time.
on f6, take on f6, take on a7. Massive a-pawn. Run down the board. 13 seconds left. That's gone for. Surely, that's done. Oh, he took an a7. I would have taken on f6 first.
Okay, Marcus is trying to queen his d-pawn.
Okay, let's quickly go to that. I mean, why didn't you just take an f6? Okay. Whoa, what is going on here? That pawn is going to go right to the end of the board. And it's 50 seconds versus 35 seconds. What?
B6, he's got to watch out for.
Yeah, we've got to be careful here. Don't want any nastiness. So take it, and then play...
Then watch out for the A file if you take it.
Not if you play... Well, if you go... take it and go... Can you have time to go D2? And if he goes B6... No.
Slightly.
You go Queen C3.
Okay, Rook D8 looks a sensible move, doesn't it? Just to get the queen away.
So Queen E6, King B8, so that's okay. I'm just going to flick back to these guys again because it's getting a bit mental. See, oh my god, this is quite scary now. See, this is why didn't he just take
probably should have been chopped.
Yeah,
okay,
why didn't he just take the bishop off the board? It'd been so much easier, surely.
Okay, knight d3 is a nice move.
It does hold things, but surely, I do not understand. Just take on, he's losing the A-pawn if he's not careful. So rook E8, okay, rook B8, fine.
Rook B4 now.
Oh my god, this is so messy. I would not like to be playing this if I was...
Okay. Oh, well. Okay, we're still the one trying to win, oh.
I don't like this!
Ooh.
What is going on? He was like so winning a minute ago. This is not what you do when you're that much up. Marcus won. That's good.
Okay.
So we are 5.5, 2.5 up. 5.5. Have we won every game? No, we won. We 5.5, 3.5 up.
No, I think you're making up these scores.
4.5, 3.5 up. I don't even know what's going on. I'm counting this as a result. Oh, did we just lose a rook? What is this even winning though? I don't even know what's going on.
Winning, of course it's winning.
Just checking.
Yay.
Thank God for that. Right, okay. It's having a heart attack. Right.
3-1 win that round. 5.5, 2.5.
So it was 4.5, 2.5, and then it became 5.5, 2.5. I wasn't just making it up.
No, not completely.
Okay. Okay, I was having a bit of a nervous breakdown there. Jeez Louise. Right. How did we win 3-1? We were losing. See, I'm gonna crash my computer more often. Come back. We won every game.
Pity you couldn't have crashed it before James got mated.
I know. So James got mated. I was like, right, can't be done with this. Computer had a fit, crashed it, and then was like, okay, I'll come back on, and then suddenly, boom. Right.
Yeah, I think we got away with something there. I think.
Yeah, I mean, Justin's boring Scotch, which you said usually turns out a draw and better for white, was a win for black. So that one surprised you. Yeah. And then Marcus' position was horrible. And then, but as we said, I said Marcus does not like to play these cramped positions at all. Come on. That's why I was like, he's not going to enjoy that. So even when it got messy, it got all over the shop, at least he was enjoying that. He sort of felt like he was more in his element. And then he absolutely shone as soon as he got some activity. So, definitely worth a sacrifice in that sense. And Jean-Pierre, 2 out of 2. Our new board 1 seems to be a worthy recruit.
Yeah.
I don't know, so we were saying wasn't that convincing, but each time he's managed to pull it off. So that's a good start. 5.5, 2.5. Wow, this is quite a good start, have to say. So the
we
next...
even won a game with white as well.
Hang on, this one is. We lost the other one with white, so this is the only one we won with white.
We got 4 out of 4 with black.
No way, that's insane.
Can't we play all the games with black?
I'm gonna see. Let's see how many we get with black this time. This is insane. 4 out of 4 with black. Wow. Okay. Right. So, what are predictions next? We have, and what are the results on the other team? So, who just beat James? I don't remember. It wasn't David Klein. It wasn't...
It was 23-25.
Yeah, they're bottom board. Yeah. So, he's now playing Justin. And Justin just swatted that GM Mosquito down big time. So, Justin seems to be playing well. And he's playing the lowest rate now. So, hopefully he can... And he's got black, so obviously he's going to win. Because and oh no, does he have black? He just played black just now, so he'll have white. So yeah, no, you don't know then. So so we got that, and then I think Jean-Pierre's playing this Quinton guy who Marcus just beat in this position. And then we've got the Ali guy who just offered Jean-Pierre draw against Marcus, I believe. So what do we predict the results are going to be? So we won 2.5, 1.5. Then we won 3-1. So now really we should be winning 3.5 half and then 4-0 the last round. Is that right?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're just going to get progressively better. So, who do you think's played the best so far? I don't say Jean-Pierre and be boring, because that's kind of boring.
Okay. Well, okay, James played well in the first round and just got caught out early on. Marcus bounced back well after first round loss and what looked like trouble in the second. So they've both got a point each. John Pierre's got 2, so that means Justin's 1.5.
Yeah. So Justin's half in the first game was the one where he rocked up really late because he didn't realise what time the game was going to start, and then ended up getting perpetual.
Once he logged on, he sort of things got better.
He does okay, yeah. But Jean-Pierre's won 2 out of 2.
Yeah.
So solid. But who are we thinking's playing the best?
Well, I mean, the others is probably one good game, one bad game. Yeah,
because James played perfectly and then lost quite badly this one.
Yeah. Okay, maybe Jean-Pierre, just because he held it, maybe he was a pawn down, but he always had some positional comp, so...
Marcus's games are interesting, though. Kind of want to see... I want to see him, like... If he has a mental position right from the very beginning, it should be quite fun to see.
Yeah, but his openings can be fairly quiet, especially with white, so... doesn't tend to be too much happening early on.
What does he play? What does he play with white?
He's quite. Is he a knight f3? He's quite sort of slow build up normally.
I don't even know. So I don't know what he plays. I can't remember what he played last game either. What did he play in the first round?
Was it a red?
Oh, he played. Yeah, he played in English, didn't he?
Was it in English? Okay.
I don't remember. Well, maybe that was James Adair. Playing against in English. I don't remember. I think we kind of skipped the openings. But good start from the guys. It's 5.5, 2.5. Definitely more convincing than last week's match. At this point last week we were 4-4 against Stockholm Snowballs. Definitely getting my hopes up that we could beat George Mayer's team. But we ended up losing 9.5, 6.5. So it's quite convincing, which is pretty painful. While we're at it, does anyone know any of the other results of the other matches? Do we know what's going on?
Other than Gawain commented that he'd won what seemed like the first game in a lifetime or something. He's playing for the other London.
Yeah, which is what I was going to say. How are our London brothers, the London Towers, doing?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't seem to care either by the sound of it.
Well, Arsenal-Chelsea was more of the London rivalry that's caught my attention this week.
Yeah, I was going to say, how did you feel about that game?
Glad when it was over. They're a little bit fortunate, I think.
Oh dear. Right. It seems like they're playing again. Am I right? Has it started?
Okay, James Adair is playing some fairly topical mainline Sicilian.
I need to get on board with this. I can't see where the games are. So...
Justin's got a Nimso. Jean-Pierre's got a London system.
Right, I think I've found...
Marcus is black in some sort of double Pinchetto Retty type position. So yeah, nothing, no early bloodshed. Oh, okay, James's game is probably the one that'll get interesting quickly.
I've got
Has his opponent done something slightly wrong?
I'm just finding all the games now. Who's opponent?
Well, David Klein. I mean, James has just gone e5 in a position where if black has to go knight g8, it feels like something's gone slightly wrong.
Oh, yeah. Ugh.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Oh, this gets interesting already, actually.
Yeah.
Let me find the last game, Justin's game, which I can't seem to find. But this is interesting. What is going on here already?
It's probably
is it just a bluff?
We just don't know.
What if he plays knight takes b5?
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Just mind you, the thing is, black has
knight d takes b5, obviously.
I mean, do we just take that and then we're threatening to take and then take
change
f6?
board. 1 second, right. So he's got e5. He probably should have got knight g8, but he's thinking, I'm not going to be
I think bishop e7 looks...
But okay, I think, let's say it's a bluff. I'm going to play knight d takes b5. Right?
Okay. AB.
Okay. And now you can take on f6 because there's no knight takes d4.
Okay.
What do you think?
I'm slightly worried about the open A file now.
Worried about what exactly?
Well, just about the A pawn dropping at some point, but okay. What if you go B4 there, or is that just too slow? Actually,
I might take on...
Forget that, because when you take on B5 and take on G7, you're getting the D6 square, so that's no good. But yeah, maybe you've hit on the right solution then. Knight DB5.
Yeah, because I mean, it just seems like a really bluffy move. It's like...
Queen E5 runs into Bishop F4, doesn't it? I think almost certainly.
It's like, okay, so I don't want to play Knight G8 because I feel like, you know, we're going to be retreating. Then, like, if you're going to be losing, then you might as well do it. Oh, one of the spectators has just filled us in, by the way. The towers are up 3-1. So that's good. I mean, like, it's a bit of a conflict for us, I think, like, supporting the towers. You want to support them because, you know, we've known them all for years. They're our friends. But at the end of the day, they are our rivals. And, you know, if we go in the bottom two, we're kicked out of the league. So we don't want them to win by too much. But I guess we want to beat these guys and hopefully they come much lower and then some other teams go much lower and then both of us to go through or something like that would be quite nice. But we do kind of want them to do worse than us, though, for sure. So we can be the better Lions, the London team, for sure. Definitely looking forward to our rematch. Last year was embarrassing. Do you remember that?
Vaguely.
Vaguely. I painfully remember it. We got hammered by them. Absolutely hammered. So, this year, we are not having that happen. Oh my god, knight takes e6? Sorry, just saw what's going on here, and I'm like, what? This is sacrifice central. Why is that better than knight takes b5? Wasn't my move much simpler?
Maybe that's the reason. Maybe he was worried about my counterplay down the A.
Maybe.
Well, I mean, I suppose, okay, if black takes with the D pawn, then he's not castling queenside anytime soon. If he takes with the F pawn, his king's a bit weaker.
He's not going to take with the F pawn. That's just losing, isn't it? Yeah, he's got to play D takes. He can't go F takes because he can.
Okay, so at least he's not castling straight away. So there's some danger. I mean, this looks scarier for black, I think, than taking on B5. Because, you know, your king is a slight concern.
Do you reckon?
Well, slight. We've got no idea, basically.
So, rook D8, what if you tried to swap off the pieces?
Okay, well, at the moment, white's pawn up. So, maybe that's... Okay,
G6?
Okay, so
what
there's going to be issues.
What if white just decides to be like, okay, so I'm a pawn up now. I'm just going to, you know, play, like, swap off pieces like queen, I don't know, maybe not queen F4.
I mean, how does black sort himself out now? Because obviously the bishop's...
So bishop F4?
Yeah.
Yeah, what if bishop F4?
Doesn't look nice, does it?
Where do you put the pieces? Because if E5, you go knight D5. This is weird. James Adair might have another nice game coming up here. David Klein, they're board one. Wow.
Okay, so what's happening elsewhere?
Yeah,
Justin's fairly equal, I guess.
Let's have a look, Justin.
Jean-Pierre's opponents.
Justin looks like just kind of a standard game. What did you say about Jean-Pierre?
His opponent's trying to be ultra aggressive.
Whoa, he is. His opponent's just not happy that he just lost that game, and it's just like, right, I'm not having any of this. I'm just going to go hack.
That's the one who played Marcus.
Yeah. Wow, he's playing like someone who's really pissed off.
Okay, well, the knight on H2 is out of the game at the moment. But okay, the bishop on C8 is...
What on earth? What even line this was this that I'm in?
It's a London system.
No. What? Okay, if it's a London system, why don't you just go E4 then? You know, I love the London system. I also play it quite aggressively. Why if you just go E4 and just make this G4 move look so stupid?
So here I'm slightly worried about black going H5, H4, but...
Okay, so go E4 first.
What now?
Yeah.
Okay, DE.
And then... I want to take it.
That's as far as I got.
No, but I want to take it.
Maybe.
So, if you go E4... I'm wondering if I can take this. Or take on G4 first. I don't know which one's better. What would you do? Take on E4, take on G4?
I'm not sure there's much attack though.
Well, I'm going to take here.
The rook will defend on F7, won't it?
So take, queen takes, and then what? King H8, you saying?
Yeah.
And then knight takes E4. Or queen takes E4, maybe threaten mate first. You said rook F7?
Well, generally.
I'm surprised Jean-Pierre didn't do this, though. He sacked a piece in the first game. He could sack a piece again. Maybe go knight F3. I don't know, maybe I'm just chatting nonsense. Alright, so he's gone B4. And then bishop D7, bishop D3. Okay, this is boring now. I'm moving to the next one. Sorry.
Okay, Marcus is suffering a little bit, is he?
Again? Oh, he got double black. Is he losing a piece? Nearly.
Well, he can defend it, can't he? With a
yeah, but this is ugly. Then if it goes like knight, what if it goes like knight G5 or something though?
Yeah.
Isn't that just losing a piece?
Well, I mean, at worst, could he take on F3 and then go knight G5? I mean, that would lose a pawn, but...
Yeah.
I mean, does he have to do that, maybe? I mean, that's the worst scenario, isn't it? Maybe he has to do that.
Oh, maybe, actually, no. If you go rook C8, knight G5, what if I just take on G5 and just be really boring?
But then take on B7 and...
Yeah, I guess it doesn't work.
Well, he's done it, so let's see.
But what if you go rook... Yeah, I don't know. Knight G5 looks really strong. And if I can see it, and I can see it. It looks like a very obvious move, though, do you not think?
Well, he's just calculating, isn't he, to make sure it works.
But then again, this is what happened to Marcus last time. And it's interesting. Let's hope the pieces come off and Marcus just wins again. This is messy. Right, let's go see if Justin's had anything exciting happen in his game. No? Here's the summary for that. No?
Well, I'm quite pleased to see the white squared bishop swapped off, because now I think black's bishop's probably the worst minor piece.
You mean so white bishop?
Justin's
the dark square bishop.
Improved.
To be fair, I think this is the sort of position that Justin thrives in.
I like this for black now.
Yeah.
Maybe even rook e6 to g6. I can see plans for...
Yeah. Like, this is the sort of position that I think Justin would be quite good at. So
it's probably better for black as well. I mean, that bishop on e3 is not a good piece. Yeah,
I mean, like, I guess white's going to go b4, b5. He's going to go for this minority attack. And it's a bit nerve-wracking playing against that if you don't have any attack.
It's not really a minority attack here, is it? Because it's a symmetrical structure, so...
Oh, yeah, there's a pawn on b7.
It's nice for black, isn't it? I mean, it's not winning, but it's a nice position.
Yeah, I guess with the knight on c6 it makes a big difference. But yeah, I figured b4 might be a plan, though.
Okay, James's opponent's still trying to untangle.
Let's go back to Marcus. What happened? So he did play it. Oh my god, so that did happen. Knight g5, queen takes g5, bishop takes b7, and then rook b8.
Oh, so if rook c7, he was going queen d8.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's probably dropping his h pawn out.
But hang on a minute, he's got to be really careful because he's losing.
Yeah.
So can he go
H4.
f5? Because you don't want to allow h7.
But then maybe just take on c7, take on e4, and the black structure looks horrible.
So take h7, king h8.
Okay, it's just bad, isn't it?
Oh, Tower's now 4-4 after winning 3-1 and just lost 3-1, so it's 4-4. Who are the Towers even playing? I don't even know. Who are they playing?
No. Okay, John
The
Pierre's
Puffins? I thought they were playing the Puffins.
threatening to open the H file.
It's on Pierre. Let's have a look. Okay. Oh my god, this is not looking good.
Well, okay, it's still not so easy to break through, is it? I mean,
It feels very King Indian-esque. Do you not think?
well, in the sense of black attacking on the queen side, but
Okay, that knight's horrendous over there, but okay. I guess you can pop it back to f1 if you really want to, but it is holding everything together.
Depends with the other one on f1, so it's. I mean, he's obviously doing the right thing, trying to open the centre.
But c5's coming, and if he can start getting his pawns moving on that side of the board, it could be annoying.
Oh yeah, I mean, probably as black, you're happy that there's an imbalance.
Well, the thing is with black, I think it's going to be one of these really frustrating positions. I was going to say, when h4 comes, surely he's got to analyse knight takes g4 again.
Yeah.
Or is this just me being, like, aggressive? But you can win 3 pawns here as well.
Oh, you've certainly got to look at it, definitely, yeah.
And this is not even like I'm trying to hack. You can take on g4 and then you can win 3 pawns if you wanted to.
And it's good that you're hitting h6 as well.
Yeah.
You know, so it's more forcing.
But, like, now, as well, like, in one of his positions, I think that black's got to be a bit careful because white's just trying to play solid and has got this queen side break that he can do. But black, what if he's going to get frustrated, overforce things, and suddenly like end up massively under pressure, and then
could happen.
Yeah, and then might just blunder, might get frustrated, be like, oh my god, I want to sack, I just want to get through. It will just like drive you mad.
Okay, Marcus is 2 pawns down, but flicker of activity, let's say. He might get 1 pawn back, but it looks a bit grim.
Isn't this what happened last time, though, and then he suddenly won?
Yeah, certainly his king's safer than the last game. Oh, okay. So after h4, Jean-Pierre took and... Okay.
He's only a pawn down, Marcus. But it's not great, it's a major piece thing. So what's going on, Jean-Pierre?
Oh no, sorry, he's got the C pawn back, so it's 1-4. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to James Adair's one because we haven't seen him for a while. He's gone down to 5 minutes. He was I thought he had a really nice position. So it's still weird.
So knight e4 looks natural. I'm just wondering why he's
b3.
But is that so?
Because a knight b4 and then e4's dropping.
Yeah, I'm not in time to do what I want.
I think what happened with this game, I want to go back a few moves because I love James's position. And then we stopped around here. Queen a5.
I'm sure objectively it's winning, but...
Queen a5, king b1.
I don't know if h4 was necessary.
Yeah, h5 was a bit
or
weird.
Even maybe bishop e2 is a bit slow.
But h5 was a bit weird in itself, and then he went h4 because he's obviously nervous, but...
Okay, bishop e2 is a bit slow. Could he have improved on that?
Yeah, I don't like bishop e2. Why was he doing that?
Okay, I understand it's just a finished development, but it's maybe not critical. I mean, maybe if you go bishop d3, then there's vague ideas of taking on g6, and you come from c2.
Yeah, I like that.
Controlling e4.
But maybe knight b4 he didn't like.
But then at least...
We got rook takes c3 ideas.
You have, but I'd still rather have the bishop on d3 than on e2.
Yeah, so I guess bishop e2, b4...
Because after knight b4...
Oh, he played b3!
Because in that line after bishop d3, after... What were we saying? After knight b4 in that position, there was a bishop g6 to calculate, which could just be dangerous.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, I don't think this one's looking good for James now. I think he's gone a little bit downhill. It's a shame, because I think he was just better.
Oh, he's low on time, isn't he? Which is what you were saying about.
I did say that. This is more like what I do.
Is there a mate after knight d6? I mean, I know you're taking on a2, and feels like there probably should be. But...
So take, queen takes a2, king c1, queen a1, king d2.
Ah, and then rook. Oh no, you can't go rook d8, can you? Because your queen's on as well. I mean, yes, I agree, it's sort of gone wrong, but knight d6, well, it's an idea. I don't know if it's any good. Not sure. I mean, I suppose knight c3 possibly, but it feels like it's retreating in a bit of disarray. But then maybe you take on c2 and go knight b4. Yeah, okay, this is looking a bit worrying now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, Justin's still making progress, maybe?
He's got massive time advantage as well. Yeah, I'm feeling Justin is
Oh, I've been automatically logged off.
Well, I was going to say, Daniel Fernandez wants to come on the commentary for a little bit.
Yeah.
So I might sub you out.
Yeah.
And give Dan a call. If that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
But thank you for coming on and analysing with me, and hopefully we survive this.
Well, the second round looked dodgy, but we got away with it, didn't we? We won that 3-1, so hopefully we can keep going. It's just the white games that are the trouble, isn't it?
What is going on with that? Why are we losing all the white games?
Oh, he played my knight d6, but he took with the rook. Is that inspiration or desperation? Have you kicked me off yet, by the way? Am I still on air?
They're still there.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get in contact with Dan, make sure he's coming on. Right, yeah, I will kick you off, and I'll give Dan a call.
Okay,
and we'll try and see what's going on. But thank you so much, and hopefully we come back with some good news of us winning this match. I'll speak to you soon, Loz.
Okay, bye.
See ya. Right, I am going to be calling Dan. Hopefully he answers the phone. But first of all, while I'm doing that, I'm going to see what's going on here. Someone's at Holland Hub. So we are playing some Dutch guys.
The person whom you're trying to reach is currently unavailable.
Dan is apparently unavailable. Let's see what's happened. Right, while we try and get in contact with Dan, let's see what on earth is going on. This is Jean-Pierre Leroux, and he's being attacked right from the very beginning, and this guy has just gone for the throat. This guy just got crushed by Marcus Harvey last round, so he was not happy. That was our board 4, so he was not happy. So he's clearly trying to redeem himself by trying to crush our board 1, and it's looking pretty scary, but it's also looking pretty messy as well. If we can keep those bishops tamed down there, then maybe we should be fine. What I'm looking at, again, need to check, is Marcus Harvey. He's somehow surviving this. He's been a pawn down for a while, had a bit of a messy game, and he's trying to now trade off these queens and try and go into this rook and pawn ending. Hopefully that, like, just a pawn down, rook and pawn ending should be okay. With these double rooks on the 7th, I'm not feeling too confident about it because I feel like he's just going to be defending the entire time. So that's not looking good. One of our players is now down to 13 seconds and looks like he's getting mated, and has got no queen on the board. So pretty sure that one's done for, and I'm just gonna ignore it. So that would make it, what, 5.5, 3.5? We've got some leeway, and hopefully, if this guy survives, then we'll be okay. Right, Dan is calling. Let's see if he answers. Dan!
Hello?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Right. For some reason, though, your face is not on the screen. So, Skype seems to have been crashing everything at the moment. So, just going to see if we can put your face on there. That seems to be you. And now it's not the silly chess engine that's showing from chess.com. Right. How have you been?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Have you been following what's been happening so far in this match?
So, unfortunately, I'm not really prepared to know who the players are. So I've got Adair, Tan, and Harvey.
And we've got Jean-Pierre Leroux on board one today. Your teammate from Guildford.
Okay.
So Jean-Pierre's won 2 out of 2 so far. So he is new T. I don't know if it's a new T or new tie 4 on chess.com, and he's playing Quinton 94.
Okay.
You got his game?
Okay, I've got... Yeah.
So the current situation, in case you haven't seen, is that we won the first game, round 2.5, 1.5. Then we crushed the second round, 3-1. So we was 5.5, 2.5. However, James Adair has just lost to David Klein. So we are now 5.5, 3.5 up. So we're looking to maybe get another couple of points to try and survive this game. I'm pretty confident with Justin's position. He's got a nice positional edge as black and severe time advantage. But the question is, can Marcus Harvey scrape a half point? And what do we think is going on in Jean-Pierre Leroux's game? Because Jean-Pierre's one is very confusing.
Okay, so knowing Marcus, I suspect he's playing for a win right now.
Okay, let's have a look. What? He's playing for a win? Okay, explain your meaning behind that. I mean, what? I mean, I would snap the guy's hand off if he offered me a draw here. He's playing for a win?
That's what he'll be telling himself.
You're joking, right? Is he looking at the same board? Is that honestly what he's doing? Okay, if he's going, I mean, to be fair, you should have seen the last game. He was doing badly then, just crushed it all the way through and came out with a full point. So I am not complaining. If he's going for a win and brings home a win, then fine. But okay, I see what you mean. He's going, go for the A2 pawn. He's gonna. What is he? But realistically, though, what do we think the result of this game is?
Realistically, I don't think the last move was great, actually. So against rook c4, I might play rook b5 and try to bring the king to d5 myself.
Okay, so you play it a little bit slower, hold on to that pawn, and then just try and improve your king. But like you said, he's going for the win, so I don't know. I don't know what he's doing.
Okay, that's just because I know that when you have a 2-pawn majority on one side of the board, it's okay if they have one fast pawn on the other side. So now rook takes c5, rook a3, rook b5 or something for white will just be winning.
Right. Yeah. Right. Well, I think the crucial one.
Not a great fan of that. But...
Let's go to Jean-Pierre's game though. I think that's the crucial one. Because if we can get something out of this game, I think Justin's. My thoughts are Justin's gonna win. So we'll take it to 6.5, 2.5. And if we can win this, or get something out of this, we are doing quite well. But I've not known what's going on in the whole game of this. It's a mess. So what do you think's happening?
Okay, so right now, Jean-Pierre just sacrificed a piece.
Yeah, I was just about to say, wasn't he... So go back. I mean, did he need to do that in this position?
Maybe not, but if you play another move, let's say knight c5, then black has queen h4, yeah?
Ah, he's worried about that.
Against knight c5, there's queen h4.
Yeah, but then he can take on f3.
Yeah, you could play like that. Knight c5, queen h4, queen takes f3.
Is it worried about bishop takes g3?
It's a bit ropey, maybe.
So what? Sorry, after queen takes f3, what were you saying? Bishop takes g3 or something? Or no?
Yeah, bishop takes g3, and then king f1. I said.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he's probably so he went to sacrifice. Oh, he's gone queen h4 anyway.
So yeah, so black went queen h4 anyway. I didn't really expect black to take the piece actually.
Oh really? Oh, because he played queen takes e4, and then he'd be.
F takes e4.
Yeah.
Maybe even bishop takes, and then d5, and it's not clear how black uses the c8 bishop or the rook.
Ah. That's really weird. Actually, that bishop on c8 sucks. It's just like sitting there. It actually has no help in this position at all. Oh, update, by the way. Justin has just won. So that is 6.5, 3.5. We are winning by. So we've got two crucial games left. Because if we go into the last game 6.5, 5.5, that is too close to call. But if we can get a point somewhere, or even half a point somewhere, all we need is like 1.5 points to win the match. So we definitely want to see if we can get something out of this. What do we think? I think let's quickly just check Marcus' game first.
Okay, so Marcus' game has gone basically as I feared. So
Yeah.
He's not going to get anything from this, unfortunately.
Yeah, I didn't think he would. So it's not looking great. So let's concentrate on Jean-Pierre's game. Now, what I'm liking is the 1 minute time advantage and down to this last crucial position. This is what happened last time. You just has like a really nice, like, you know, attacking advantage, and suddenly if you can make mistakes in these positions, it's quite scary. Like, you know, if white could get in like rook h4 or something, that'd be quite nice, but obviously you have to hope for the best here. But what do we think? It's black to play. Is bishop takes g3 an option?
Bishop takes g3, it has to be played, basically.
Oh! My god, what happens? If bishop takes g3, rook takes, f takes, rook take. Oh, we didn't play it. Okay. I mean,
rook takes king h1.
But isn't rook h4 just winning now? Oh my god, this is just winning. This is just stupid.
Queen
Okay, this is what? What? As I was saying about with. Okay, that's okay. That is bizarre. Okay, and then rook h8. I mean, that is just like Even I can see this. Yeah, exactly. So, okay, let's go back for 1 second, because what on earth happened there? That could have. That's what I was saying about the pressure. You know, down to this time, but rook b8 makes no sense. Okay, let's look at this. Bishop takes g3 looks super interesting. So bishop takes g3.
Bishop takes g3.
F takes, rook takes, then what?
F takes, rook takes, king h1.
We go into h1. Okay. I guess, well, you have to, because the queen f2, right? So, now what?
So, king h1. Black might have to play rook takes d3, actually, because there's not really another forcing move around.
Ah, then that's really interesting, because you can play, like, rook g8, or g1, sorry, and then that bishop on c8 and the rook on a8 are basically out of the game. So say the rook takes d3, rook g1, king f8.
King f8, yeah.
This could have happened. This would have been so interesting. And then it would have been anyone's game.
I'm not seeing an actual mate, actually, right here.
So queen c5 check, king f7, and then
yeah,
it could be a draw. Just go back.
It could be. Maybe black could even play on after queen c5, king f7, queen h5, king e7.
Yeah. Can you then play? I was trying to play something dirty, like I was going to go rook f4 and rook g7, but I don't think I've got enough pieces to wing that attempt. Like I was going to try and like come round the back. It doesn't quite work.
Yeah, it's a really interesting one.
So let's have a look at that idea. So queen c5, king f7, queen h5, king e7. So yeah, I was thinking like rook, Yeah, I was trying to go rook f4 followed by rook g7, but I don't think that works. Especially because I can just... Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, the point is rook f4, g7, king f8. Actually, no.
It's interesting, right? But I don't think it works. This could have been... Okay, and with less than 1 minute on the clock for each of them, anything could have happened. Any results possible here.
Okay, thinking about it, actually, rook f4, rook h3 defense, I think.
Oh, that's really nice. That's really annoying. And then actually you're just like losing more and more material. You've got to be really careful. But realistically, do you think this would be a draw, even if that happened? Rook f4, rook h3, like takes, rook g7, like because if
rook
you
g7, king d6, maybe.
And then
yeah, it should be a draw by petrol, but White has to find it.
Well, you could go queen a3 in that position, right?
Queen a3, king d5, queen c5, king e4.
Oh my god! This is what I mean. This could have been such a cool game. Like this would have been absolutely mental. Like absolutely mental. So, but okay, this is what potentially could have been a cool position. But okay, let's quickly look at the last few seconds of Marcus' game. I have no idea what's going on. I know we wrote him off, but look at this. Okay, it is lost, but what is going on actually? Like.
He's got some small drawing chances.
Yeah! What the... but he's only got 4 seconds left. This is interesting. Is this going to repeat? It's going to perpetual. Not repeat my position, I meant. But no, okay. Wishful thinking. Imagine if he mated him. That'd be so funny. What's going on? He's...
hang on. This is actually really close to a draw. Like, White doesn't have moves. White has to play rook f6 here, give up the pawn, or g6.
Oh my god, if Marcus draws this, what a genius. Again, wouldn't you love it to see if, like, somehow he accidentally, like, mates himself, he tries too hard to win?
Yeah.
This is testing their endgame skills. Huh?
It's unfortunately been won now. The White's queening. Yeah. It was a really good attempt. Yeah.
That was impressive by Marcus, actually, to have come back and actually given so many chances like that. So, okay, so so it was 2-2 that game? Is that 2-2? 2-2. Okay, so 2-2. So what is it? 7.5, 4.5? Yeah, 7.5, 4.5. Yeah. So actually, we only need 1 point to win. Not bad. And, I have to say, if you notice, Jean-Pierre is on 3 out of 3. And Justin is on 2.5 out of 3, because the half was because he thought it started at 7:35 and not 7:25. So he's there texting me at 7:30, just like, you know, casually, not realising that his clock's ticking. So he doesn't realise what's going on. But, you know, then he ended up drawing that game.
I thought you'd lose after a minute, though.
No, I think it was a bit less than that, but yeah, he was just not having a clue what was going on. His clock was ticking.
Okay.
But yeah, he was I don't know what was going on. He was just like, I hadn't even logged on yet to do my thing, and I was like, why hasn't he played a move? He's like, oh, I can't work out how to get in Zoom. And he was trying to work out the video conferencing and didn't actually know what was going on with the actual game. I was like, screw Zoom, just play a move on the board. So he didn't have a clue what he was doing. But somehow he managed to scrape a draw in that game, even though he was several minutes down on time. And then he's managed to win the next 2 games, which is pretty cool. So the last round, we've got Jean-Pierre, who's on 3 out of 3, is playing David Klein. So David got beaten by Justin. Justin beat David, but David's won the rest of them. So that should be an interesting match. And then we've got Marcus versus this guy, this Mad Dog 94, is it? Yeah. What do you think of this guy? The guy that Justin just, like, nicely crushed.
Elias van der Lende. Do you know him?
No, I've never heard of him.
So, yeah, I mean, Marcus is playing him. So this should be a close matchup now because we've got 1 GM each, 2 IMs each, and 1 FM each. So they're all playing each other, finally. So, yeah, I guess, I don't know. What's that?
We have a rating advantage, don't we?
Yeah, a little bit. So the bottom board will be 23-25 versus Marcus, which is 23-41. So not really much in it. Then we'll have this guy, Ali, 23-79 versus Justin's 24-50, right? Justin's 24-39. Then we've got this Quinton guy who's 24-73, and he'll be playing James Adair, who is 24-82. And then we've got David Klein, 24-91, and John Pierre, 25-54, actually. So...
Okay, so rating advantage everywhere, basically.
Yeah, we've got a solid rating advantage across the board, which is quite nice. So we should win, which, I mean, we're hoping for. And actually, all we need is one point. So, but This is what happened last week, and you of all people remember how painful last round of last week was. So we were looking pretty good actually last week. I felt comfortable about getting a result, and then blunder galore by everyone, and it just like the results just flipped, and it wasn't a fun last round for anyone last week, I have to say. Yeah, today we're hoping that does not happen. Like, definitely not. We only need 1 point. People, just try not to screw up. That's all I'm saying. Just chill out. But it should be an interesting round to see what happens. What do you reckon your predictions are?
So I'm going with Marcus to win.
Okay.
Jean-Pierre to draw.
Okay. Okay, to draw.
James Adair to draw, Justin to win.
Oh. Interesting. Right, I'm going for Jean-Pierre to win, just because that's what he's done every round so far. So I'm going to have faith that he's going to get 4 out of 4. I'm going to say James Adair to also draw, I think, as well. I'm going to say draw as well. I'm going to say Justin to win. Because he's won the last 2 as well. And I'm going to say Marcus... Yeah, I feel like he might win as well. I'm going to go for Marcus to win. So, I'm going to say 3.5 half. So I'm going to say James is going to play a solid draw and everyone else is going to win. That's my guess. So, we only need 1 point, but I'm going for 3.5. Optimistic?
Is anyone watching this, by the way?
What's that?
Is anyone watching this from the team, by the way?
It's a good question, actually. Probably not. Let's see in our Facebook group. I don't think so.
So I remember last year I always watched the commentary while playing. It was quite amusing.
Yeah, I was thinking that's probably going to be like. I was like, does that count cheating? And I was like, no, because there's a massive delay anyway. But like. Also, you've got me commenting and suggesting stupid moves, and then also just like probably shouting abuse at all of you. So, did that not put you off massively trying to listen to the commentary?
Don't think so.
I think like I remember Yang Fan was also listening because I would be like, I think Yang Fan's gonna blunder his queen. God, Yang Fan, why don't you just start playing basketball or something? And he'd be like messaging me, sending me abuse like while he's playing. I'm like, are you not concentrating? He's like, I'm listening to your commentary. I was like, that is not a good idea. So yeah, I think that the guys not listening to the commentary is a sign. That's why they're winning. I think that's a good thing. So right, but when are these games starting? It's ridiculous.
So they always started in 5 minutes, didn't they? After the.
Oh, it has started. For some reason, they're not popping up on my screen. Yeah, they've started. So, for some reason, they didn't automatically update on my end. Do you know how the Towers are doing? The Towers are playing, I think, the Puffins today.
I believe, or no?
Well, they should win. They've got Gawain Jones, shouldn't they?
Yeah, Gawain's playing straight after Vike or whatever. But the Puffins did really well last week. Did you see they drew to Marseille Migraines? They drew to MVL's team. So you can't write them off. This is the Puffins who, like, they've got a very low average, but you know we crushed them last year. But you cannot write them off because they did like draw to MVL's team last week. So had some great. The Thorfinsons, I think, did perform really well and like beat some of the top guys. So pretty good. Right. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Who did we say?
So yeah, I can't see all the games actually. I've only got Jean-Pierre and Adair on my screen right now.
Okay, so if you just have a look on the live games and just search for their usernames, that's what I did. I think it's the easiest way to do it.
Okay.
That's the easiest way. So let's see. Marcus Harvey versus Ilias van der Linde. So it looks like Marcus played something quite solid. Played like London system-y. Yeah, this looked like a kind of boring, solid London system, but the guy's castled Queenside, so it could be really interesting. So it could be
Marcus played the London system against me in our last game.
Oh, really?
And at the Foreign CL 2 weekends ago. It's not really surprising, actually.
Ah, and how did that result go?
We drew, and then he lost to Matthew Wadsworth in the Foreign CL weekend.
Oh, yeah, I think I saw that, actually.
He's got a very symmetrical position here, so he shouldn't lose it.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is quite solid. I was going to go for a draw as well. You said win, and I was thinking, I think he might win, but it's just a draw. But, you know, that's fine. As I said, I'm happy with that. Let's see what's going on elsewhere.
If the queens come off and then white fixes the king side with g4, he's actually got a bit of an edge.
They've got opposite colour bishops as well. Towers 6-6 in their match. So that's really interesting. Okay. So it's all to play for last game. So that should be fun to see the results of that. Might check out the games afterwards, see what happened. But okay, let's go top board. Let's go this in order. Let's see what's going on here. Jean-Pierre and David Klein. Another modern. We've seen a few moderns in this match actually. What's with everyone playing this modern? I feel like saying it's a modern way of playing now, but obviously it's not at all. But like everyone's been playing these modern sort of esque positions. What's going on? I guess it's early days. It's kind of very standard. Again, we're gonna have another kingside versus queenside game. Oh, actually no, Marcus just swapped off the queen, so I was hoping for something exciting like that. That'd be fun, but he chose to swap off the queens. What are we thinking? Early evaluation of the openings.
So yeah, I've not seen white queen f3 before. 9 queen f3 looks natural, but just not theory to me.
Okay. But
and then yeah, not sure about f6 either. The f6 e takes, pawn takes, and then maybe g4 for white, I think.
Ah, so he's just going for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess the knight has to then come back to f7 at some point. I guess that's his idea.
Slow, isn't it? I think maybe black could have played something other than knight b6. So I think plus equals, but early days.
Okay, let's go to Justin's. Right. Am I got the right position? Okay. This looks like, again, another kind of modern position again.
Yeah, a running joke between him and me is that when I'm black, I always play this bishop g4 takes f3 stuff, so similar to what his opponent did.
Okay.
And yeah, that's also Paul's position. He's got a nice edge, if we're objective about it.
So you think Jean-Pierre slightly better, Justin slightly better, and then let's go back to Marcus. Oh, the queens didn't come off. That's good for spectators wise, because that's what we wanted to see. And also, I kind of want to see Marcus thrive in these positions. You know, as I said, he seems to. I mean, he plays openings like the London system, but yeah, he seems to like active, hacky positions. So it's interesting dynamics. I say that, but that's exactly what I do. I love to just hack, but I play stupidly boring systems too. So I don't know why, but that's just how it is. But yeah, what are we thinking now? Is it one of these positions where it's got like the white knight's actually better than the black bishop in often these positions?
Yeah, so if the white knight was on d3, white would be slightly better.
Yeah.
It's just like getting it developed.
He's going to go, what, to e2 to f4, then go back round to d3 and stick it on c5 or something.
So black probably will play e5. Yeah, he's played e5. D takes, bishop takes, knight e2, I think.
Yeah. The question is, what's he going to do with his king? Is he actually going to castle at some point?
Well, actually, I've just seen something. So maybe black plays rook e8 instead of taking on e5, and that's a bit difficult to castle.
Well, that's what I mean. How does he castle?
Yeah, I don't know, a bit ropey.
Or does he play king f1?
He might have to. So let's say knight e2, and then after rook takes e5,
or after rook e8,
king f1.
Or after rook e8, can he play rook h5 as well? Oh no, that loses a piece. Queen g6, that doesn't loses a piece. So no, that doesn't work. But oh wow, d4 is also interesting.
It is, yeah, I didn't see that. So maybe now again king f1 is needed.
Yeah. But then what if just goes d3, and is that pawn just going to be an absolute pain in the butt?
King f1, d3. Maybe rook e1 then. I'm not going to lie, it's probably slightly worse for him.
I don't like it. I feel uncomfortable. Right, let's go look at James Adair. Poor James, I feel bad now. He's the only one I said wouldn't win, so I did think that Marcus would draw, but right.
Okay, so James is slightly better.
I like this. His bishops are going to be nice.
Is he winning something right now? So white has to take on a6, I think.
Yeah. Well,
Queen takes c3. Maybe queen d3 or something to try and stop losing material for white.
Oh, but then it's just much better in the ending, is it? Oh, he's won queen e3. So I was just looking at. Can he get away with it?
Okay, so now just rook c8. Surely either rook to c8 should win something.
Bishop.
Yeah, either rook to c8 and the c2 pawn is gone.
Okay, so then bishop. Yeah. But I feel like there's black's got counterplay here. So if he goes like I don't know, moves a bishop like rook c8 and then bishop d4 or something, and then queen takes c2. Is he not got kingside play?
I don't think there's very much actually. So the queen will just go back from c2 to g6 to cover the king side, or h7 if necessary, and there's not really a threat after that, I can see.
I guess.
So he's a pawn up. That's all.
Nice. Okay, so that's a good start from the guy that I said.
I'm going mad.
Huh?
No, he's regaining a pawn. That's.
Oh yeah, so there's already a pawn down.
Gee. Okay, one.
Okay, that would be one. Okay.
I must have been hallucinating some pawn on h6 for black or something.
But okay, I was saying that James is up on time. I was saying to Lawrence, I was like, this is the first game as well. James is just crushing on time as well. I was like, I swear to God, like James is never up on time. He was saying, oh no, he always is. I was like, not from last year, from the Pro Chess League last year. It was just losing like on time at every game. It was like, well, not losing on time, it's down in time trouble. I was like really nervous, but okay, this time his time management's getting a lot better. So let's go back to the beginning and go check out board 1. And is going on here? Whoa.
Okay.
So why can't you just play knight takes d5? Did you just give away a pawn?
No, so after knight takes d5, there's
Knight
d4.
d4, and then queen d7. I mean, he's obviously sacked it, but I can't. I mean,
Yeah, I was thinking knight takes c6, but it's not working, is it?
so
Yeah, okay, so that's a pawn then. The other idea, I suppose, was after knight takes d5 to play f5 for white.
yeah, that looks interesting.
Yeah, that might have been something. But okay, knight d4, queen d7. So I thought knight takes c6. And if queen takes c6, then rook takes d5 is working. But
Yeah,
after
that's
knight,
nice.
after knight takes c6, there's also knight takes e3 for black, which is winning a piece.
That's similar to the same tactics we were just looking at in one of the other rounds, actually. Pretty much exact same thing. So,
Okay. Yeah, so I think white might have missed that, to be honest. Because I certainly did.
well, hopefully that's just a pawn.
In fact, we're not doing well with pawn counting, so it's 2 pawns. He was already
We
up
can't
one.
count pawns. God, it is 2 pawns. No. Yeah.
It is 2 pawns. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Okay. That's a good start. Oh, he's gone queen f7.
He's 7. So now it's just 1 pawn.
Oh, but he's going for some kind of... I don't know what he's going for, actually. Oh, he was going f5.
Okay. That makes sense. So knight takes e3, queen takes e3, queen takes a2 will happen, probably.
But I'm pretty happy with that. Yep, as he predicted.
Yeah, I'm happy.
I'm pretty happy with that. Yep. Okay. So Justin, what's going on here? Oh, this has gone downhill from what I looked at earlier. What happened?
Yeah, he played d5, didn't he, on move 14? I don't like that.
What was that
He
about?
played bishop c2 instead, yeah.
So let me go back and check this out. So he went... He had this position, queen d1, rook f8, and then he went d5. And allowed knight
yeah,
c5.
So d5 kind of lets black in a bit. So if he went bishop c2, that would be a nice edge, I think.
And just play it slowly. And maintain the pawns in the centre.
Or even pawn.
Even what, sorry?
Even pawn takes e5.
So he went d5, knight c5, bishop c2, takes, and then, okay, and then this e4 came in and allowed the knight to come to d3. So now, what is going on here? Presumably he's working out whether we can take on e8 and take on d3, but that looks horrible. Because he could just play rook e1 and queen takes f2 or something. So he's gone rook f...
Rook f1.
That's quite depressing. Yeah. Oh my god. But okay, is it the end of the world if he just... Now he can take on d3, he's coming up next, right?
Yeah, so it's an equal position again. So knight takes d5, queen takes d3.
It's not so bad, is it?
Knight d7 or something. Yeah.
Okay, it's not so bad. Okay. Right, Marcus.
Wait, hang on.
Whoa.
There's also knight e4. So rook f1, black can play knight e4.
Oh, okay.
And after queen takes d3, knight takes f2 is winning.
Yeah, yeah. That's looking interesting. So, but can you not play bishop e3?
Maybe you have to, but b2 always hangs.
But then, knight... This is getting really messy, but I was going to get away with like knight c5, queen takes c3, and then knight takes d6. But I can't go down to c6, I think knight's on e4. But I was going to try and get away with something But no, it's going to be horrible. You're going to lose there terribly. Oh, I don't like it now again. So knight e4, what does he do?
I think he has to play knight c4 after knight e4.
Okay, so hang on a minute. So let's go knight e4. After knight takes f2, is it completely losing?
Well, after queen takes d3, knight takes f2, like queen b5 or something.
Or queen f3, yeah.
Yeah, maybe losing is a strong word. So after queen f3, black might have to just go knight g4 check and back to e5 and just be stuck.
Oh, it's played. He's played it.
Knight e4. Yeah.
But knight c4 seems safer, from what you said.
So knight c4, what I didn't see was that black can play queen a6. Queen a6, queen takes d3, knight c5, and black wins a piece.
But what if he just goes, after queen a6, just goes back to a3? Now there's no knight takes f2 at least. And then they just agree to draw.
Queen a7, try and set up the same trick.
And then you go knight b5. And then you go queen a6.
Queen c5 then, I think.
Okay.
Yes, it's somehow slightly better for
And
black,
then bishop e3.
Sure. Then queen c4.
I'm just like dancing. This is gonna happen. we're gonna see this little knight dance, and we're just gonna see what's going on now.
So yeah, I've seen that Justin's declined a draw offer, which probably I wouldn't have done with this position.
Oh wow. This Ali guy, right? So I saw him earlier, and I was like, right, Ali. He was playing Jean-Pierre. So he's like 200 points outrated. He had a slightly worse position, and he just offers him a draw. And I'm like, that's so rude. So surely, like, I mean, this guy just wants to keep drawing, clearly. Do you know this guy?
Okay, he's better. No, I've never played this guy.
I know, but if if he's better, then play for a win. Your team also needs a win. Why are you, like, you're millions of points down, you're 7.5, 3.5 down, or whatever, 7.5, 4.5 down, and you're offering a draw? Like, basically that guarantees them to, like, not win the match. Like,
yeah.
I'm sorry, but if you're better in this position, this is a team game as well. You just try and win this position. You have to, like, sack, you have to do everything to try and win this position. You don't sit there and go, would you like a draw when I'm slightly better in a complicated position and you absolutely need to win? You're basically just going, okay, I've decided our team's not going to win. Here's a draw, guaranteed draw to the Lions. Like, I mean, come on, that's got to be bad play. Not happy with that.
Okay, but he's also played a bad move now, in my opinion.
So he's gone queen c5, knight e3, solidly just blocking it.
And now the d3 pawn is toast, really.
Oh, yeah. No, because this is the difference between the lines that we were looking at. Because I was dancing this knight around, but you, every time, were creating a threat, so I couldn't come back to e3. So, for example, after queen a6, yeah, knight e3, then at least it was defended. But now d3 is not defended.
Yeah.
This is poor.
So, okay, black can play moves like d2, bishop takes, knight takes, queen takes, bishop h6 or something, and compensation.
Okay, but the bad stuff's gone now.
Yeah.
Alright, let's have a look at these other games, because I can see that Marcus has got down to under 2 minutes left. That's not a good sign. And his position's also dead. Oh,
yeah, it looks really nasty, actually. It's no good way to say that.
Okay, Marcus, that's done for. Okay.
They tried that, but say pawn takes knight.
Yeah, I mean, you can't even take on d7.
Queen f1 check.
Yeah, you can't even take on d7, so it's bad. Even if he were to play as simple as possible, to take on e2, take on d7. Yeah, I mean, this is just pretty bad. I don't like it.
Yeah, so you can choose.
That's gone. Let's look at James Adair, because James went from being massive. I said that was handling his time well to now being like massively down on time. And I don't like his position as much as I did earlier. What happened to him just being a pawn up?
Oh
Okay,
no,
so
he
that
wasn't. It was us
me
miscounting.
miscounting the
Yeah, okay. It was us not knowing how to count. Right. Let's have a look. What is going on here?
Okay, so A5 was good from white. And then maybe bishop C5 was called for.
Oh, hang on, we're going
C5.
back to A5 here. Okay. Yeah, this is what I said, didn't I? Bishop D4, rook, queen C2, and then... Oh, A5 looks a good move, actually. I never thought that. So then takes. And he played rook takes. And he went bishop B7.
Okay, so now there was a bit of a rook swing. Rook H5 to H3 to G3, and suddenly there was a bit of pressure.
So queen G6, and we talked about that as well. And then rook H3. And I guess he went bishop F6. So what about bishop...
Yeah, so white's trying to attack here, but I still actually like black's position quite a bit.
Why didn't you go bishop D6 then to stop rook G3?
So I guess those bishops come off anyway. If bishop D6, then bishop E5.
Right. And then maybe go bishop C5.
Probably queen F4 then. And then you have to worry about queen H4 and mate.
But can you not maybe play bishop takes F2? I'm reaching. Bishop takes F2. And then rook C2. I don't know how I'm going a bit. I don't know.
No, that could work actually.
See, I was saying this to Lars earlier. I was like, I haven't played chess in so long. I just want to hack. So I'm just like, I haven't played over the board game in like 18 months. My retirement from chess, from competitive chess. And I just look at games. I'm just like, right, what is the most aggressive line I could play here? So I'm just looking at it now. I'm thinking, right, okay, bishop C5, take on F2, rook C2. It's kind of fun. But yeah, if I was actually in an over the board game, I probably would never play that. So like. Okay, let me just play that on the board, just because it's like interesting. Right, okay, so we're going... What did we say? I said bishop D6 and a bishop F6.
Yeah, bishop D6, bishop E5.
And then I said bishop C5. And then queen F4. And then I thought
C5,
maybe bishop takes F2. It's got to be a bit adventurous
King
here.
takes F2.
Yeah. Rook C2.
King E3.
Wow. You're just going king E3? I guess you have to. Someone just offered someone a draw. I need to go find out who that is in a minute. Am I just out now? Or maybe, do I have time to just go rook D8?
Okay, so in that case I can play rook H8 check actually. If I need to. Rook H8 check, king takes, queen H4.
Oh yeah, that's annoying.
And then I take on D8 with check and I play queen D3 and the queens might have to come off.
Okay, that's annoying.
But there's also queen H4 immediately. And I don't think there's mate, but there could be.
So what if I just go queen takes G2? It is, like, I don't know. It's risky, but it can also be brutal.
Okay, so queen takes G2, rook G3.
And then queen F2 followed by rook D8. Oh no. Queen F2.
Oh boy, yeah, that's mate.
So, I don't know, this is quite bad. I don't know, it's interesting, right?
Yeah, it's quite interesting. So queen takes G2, maybe queen H4 has to be played.
This is So, I mean, this is what could have happened. This is seriously interesting. But, okay, what actually happened? I want to see what is going on in this game as well. Like, what is this position? So, okay.
Well, first of all, I want to find out where this draw offer was. Because someone offered someone a draw. I heard the noise. Oh. James Adair offered his opponent a draw. Which is a bit cheeky. Not James Adair, Marcus Harvey, sorry. Yeah, Marcus offered his opponent a draw, which is a bit cheeky because he's just completely losing. Unfortunately, I think. But James Adair, let's go back to this. What's going on? Do we think that we can get something out of this?
Yeah, this looks about equal, maybe slightly better for black.
Okay. I'm a bit nervous about Queen H4 and keeping the pressure on the board.
Yeah, Queen H4, F6 I would play.
Ah, okay. Can you play... I guess you have to, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's annoying. Okay, so I don't mind that.
F3 and then, yeah.
Okay, oh, God. I've got some note coming up on my screen, which I can't get rid of. So we lost that game, Marcus's game, which we expected to lose. And quit. Sorry, you're going to have to, like, take over what's going on here. Tell me whose games we're going to look at. Everyone's down to the last 2 minutes. So, do you know what's nerve-wracking about this sort of stuff? Is that all we needed is 1 point to win. We're already 1 down, and everyone is not finished yet, and they've all got, like, 1 minute left on the clock. So, anything could happen. And after last week's game, and last week's, like, nonsense that happened, where, like, you know, we ended up just, like, having a terrible last round, I'm a bit nervous now. So I'm going back to Jean-Pierre's one quickly. I'm going to go back in order. And, okay, this looks winning, though. Got to be, surely.
Yeah, it looks completely winning. Yeah.
This is so cool, though. I love this position. Like, so, materially, he's down on material. But so positionally, this is basically mate, though, isn't it? Queen F3 check. And then he's got Bishop E3 anyway afterwards.
Yeah, I wouldn't play Queen F3. I would have been tempted by Queen takes D4 and Knight F2 and just...
What was wrong with Queen F3 followed by Bishop E3?
Queen takes G4 was legal then, I think. No. Yeah, you could have played that.
That's what I was thinking. Okay, this is just winning.
Yeah, because of Queen F2 with mate.
Yeah.
After that. Okay.
Okay, but this is winning. Okay, this is winning. This is just winning. Okay, let's go to Justin's. They're on down to a few seconds as well. And this looks crushing for black. What is going on here? Oh my gosh. So I'm hoping Jean-Pierre can win it for us. But I don't know what's going on here. Actually, it's not so bad, actually. White's got some options.
Yeah, I think if black's not winning immediately, then white should be better.
I just thought for some reason it was going to be like mate immediately. I was looking at it, I was thinking this feels horrible. But it's not so bad. Okay, I'm going to quickly skip to all these ones because everyone's just kind of moving really quickly. James Adair. What happened here? So he did keep the position going and like, okay, so this is looking slightly worse here. Oh, Justin just won.
Well, he just...
What? How did that happen? He must have won on time. How is that?
Time, yeah.
He won on time?
His opponent just...
His opponent just flagged?
Make a move in 40 seconds.
You're joking. Oh, he goes, I forgot about time, no moves. That's what he says in the chat. His opponent. Well, thank you, opponent, for just giving us the game. I mean... Well, this opponent did just try to give us a draw anyway, offered his opponent a draw and, you know, not try and make an effort. He's like, I forgot about the time, no moves. That's pretty bad. Okay, well, thank you for giving us the win there. That's quite nice. But, oh my god, luckily enough, because Jean-Pierre lost. Jean-Pierre lost on time. Oh my god.
Yeah, his internet went, even though he was winning a queen the next move.
Oh my god. So his internet just flagged out.
Looks like it.
So he had knight c2. And, oh my god, that is hard. Thank God we won that other game. Can you imagine if that cost us the match?
Yeah, you'd probably break something, wouldn't you?
Oh my god! I'd have gone nuts. But poor Jean-Pierre, he would have got 4 out of 4. But also that's him for his personal performance. He could have got 4 out of 4 while his internet flags as he's about to play knight c2. You've got to be kidding. Oh my god, and we lost the other game as well. We actually would have lost the match. Oh my god, that is insane. So James Adair just lost. Marcus just lost. Okay, Justin. So if Justin didn't win on time, like luckily both of them lost on time, right? So we had like 1 each. But imagine, so we only just won 8.5, 7.5. After
so if Justin had taken that draw, it would have gone badly.
Oh my god, that is actually insane how that actually happened. I told you, last rounds are like evil. It's purely we've got the worst last round luck. This is actually insane. I actually cannot believe that Jean-Pierre, like, and it's not even like, okay, if we lost the match, I would have been like peeved as hell. But for even his sake now, he won 3 out of 3 nice games. This was also a great game. He's just crushed the guy. Had a lovely win. Knight c2, I mean, the guy would have just resigned. Actually, in fact, if he played one more move, the guy would have resigned. Like, you know, so it's insane. And obviously Jean-Pierre could have done for a board prize or something like that, you know. Can you imagine? Or his stupid internet. So we only needed 1 point to win. We got that 1 point, but that 1 point was only because our opponent flagged. What happened in this round? It's actually just nuts. I can't actually believe it. That is actually beyond insane. Okay. So, thank God we won the match. 8.5, 7.5. I am hoping, I haven't miscounted, right? Because I might cry if we've miscounted. Yeah, Jean-Pierre's saying, oh my god, disconnected. Absolutely nuts. So, okay, I'm pretty sure we won 8.5, 7.5, like just. So it was 2.5, then 3-1, and then 2-all, and then 3-1-3. So yeah, 8.5, 7.5. Insanely close. And yeah, oh my god. So, I mean, okay, man of the match has to go to Jean-Pierre Leroux for what would have been a perfect 4 out of 4 had his internet not have disconnected. But what happened in these other 2 games that we failed to win? Just something went wrong early. But then, okay, let's look at Justin's game though, because his opponent flagged. But what's going on here? It's black to play. He obviously sat there and tried to find something that probably looked like a win. Because we could have lost.
His position's not bad. Say knight d3. And it might still be equal.
Okay, so black goes knight d3. I guess white goes bishop g3? 5? 3? 3? I'm going to play 3. I'm going to play solid.